Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to the 2025 North Yuba River Nugget Hunt. It's put on by Tim from Blue Lead Gold Productions. This is his claim. His claim is on this section of the North Yuba River. We already got people here working, and I know we're on his claim because there's the infamous leaning tree, and he has his claim marker on the base of that tree. So anyhow, we're here. We picked a spot here right on the river. It's been worked and worked again, but what we're gonna do is right in there sample where somebody else had already been working. Just take a quick sample, and then maybe down over here where somebody else had been working previously, there's a big tailing pile and they were working all in that area there. We may sample that and see if there's anything in there. So I gotta get my footing here, get my equipment off of my belt, and we'll get a pan loaded up. Let's start over there. We'll get a pan loaded up and I'll bring you people back. All right, everyone, got you back. It's not a full pan here because we don't know yet if there's anything juicy in here. So, and there's no sense in burning too much energy. That's all a bunch of packed gravel. So if I see something in this sample here, then I'll go through the trouble of getting the pick and start popping those packed gravels in there apart and see what else we can get. So let me get this panned out right here. I'm gonna find a nice spot to sit, either right here or maybe over here, and I'll get it panned out and I'll bring you back. All right, everyone, got that pan down. And what we got is a little bit of fines. Might be hard to see. I can kind of see them. My finger at right in there. Yeah, so fine gold is still gold nonetheless. So I may do one more sample out of there, and then I'll move to the other site, which was right in there where somebody had a little cubby going. So, all right, my cousin got a hole going on right there. We already moved a big rock, the two of us, out of the way, so hopefully he finds something good. But here we go, Yuba River. There's more people showing up. Everybody having a good time. And we got this gentleman here trying to ford the river. Be careful. All right. All right, everyone. I think I changed my mind. We got the fine gold coming out of there, but something's telling me I should check this feature out a little bit more. See that? It's got kind of like a little back cut to it, and it makes its way down in there. I don't know I think that's just one big piece. I don't think, and it's not bedrock. But something's telling me I ought to get an underwater sample, like from right in there. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Check in there and then pan that out. I'll bring you back when I get a pan loaded from that hole or from this area in here. All right. All right, everyone. We moved further downriver. There's Tim's angled marker tree. So here, we just came around this large boulder here. This one right here is where I wanted to be. But everyone else is working that bedrock shelf up there. You can see. We got someone sniping right here. So what I wanted to show you is the next spot where I'm gonna dig. So this caught my eye here. We got large shrubs that have taken a while to grow and large rocks that haven't moved in a while. And then if you come down right as the water's flowing in between the shrub and these triple large boulders, there's a little pocket right here. And it looks like it's covered by just one large rock there. I'm gonna try to get out of the way. So this is where I'm gonna sample next. I'm gonna get this rock out of here and then get a pan loaded, and I'll bring you back. All right, everyone, we got a pan full of classified, half-inch classified material from this little section that I'm working. So let me get this panned out and we'll see if we got any gold. All right, everyone, bring you back, check out the sample and what we got. Where is it? There it is. Oh, almost bailed. Did I just rinse that down? Where is that piece of gold? There it is. All right. Okay, so and there's water spots everywhere now because I've almost bailed, so. All right, so there's one, almost lost the pan. Okay, one speck of gold. We'll do one more sample and then it's lunchtime, so we may head out of here. All right, pan number 2 from the hole I'm working. Got it in the classifier. We'll shake it down, get it in the pan, and we'll pan it out. pan. Lots of black sand showing up. Alright. See what we got. Just some microfines. That's it. Nothing really to write home about. Okay, we'll get it in a snuffer and then we'll move on to another spot. Better than nothing. Hello everyone, we're back in my garage with the snuffer from the 2025 North Yuba River gold nugget hunt. What can I say about that day? We showed up and there was, decent amount of people there. And did a meet and greet with a few people who recognized me and gave some stickers out and did a little prospecting. But for whatever reason, the vibe something wasn't going, there wasn't a whole lot more people it seemed like this year compared to last. So I don't know what was going on. I thought, well, people just gonna show up late, but it just didn't happen. So after lunch, you know, seeing what seemed to be like less people, you know, just the vibe wasn't there. So I ended up leaving early. So I saw Gary from Two Toes. He was busy. He may not even recognize me. I didn't want to stop him. And I didn't really see anybody else. So saw Tim. Tim was there, obviously, but he was busy doing something. And I didn't want to disturb him. But where they had the camp before, just nothing was, I don't know. It to be honest, it looked dead to me. So I don't know what was going on, or if just, you know, there wasn't enough notice about it, you know. So I don't know. Whatever, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, you just see there in the Yuba on Tim's claim, and I'll say thank you to Tim, you know, for letting everybody have a day of fun on your claim. But this is some Yuba River gold in here, and a lead weight, and it really isn't much to weigh or anything. It's just a, you know, few specks of fly poop. Oh, all right, let's just so everybody can see. Yeah, they may show up better while they're underwater. Okay. Oh, well, there they are. I'm sure you can see them. Little specks of gold. 1, 2. There were 2 that I know decent size, and there's probably some other finds in there. And then a lead split shot. So. Yeah, well, I mean, there's no point in weighing that. It was a fun day. Just like I said, it just didn't seem like there was a whole lot of people there, you know. I don't know what happened, you know. I bet it was probably something like a communication thing. Like the word didn't get out enough. I noticed Tim hadn't been posting any videos on his channel, you know, so it was just like a last minute kind of, hey, the event's going on now, you know. So I don't know. We went, we saw, it was cool. I'm glad I saw some of my subscribers. If you guys are watching, thanks for, you know, shouting out to me. I enjoy meeting you guys and saying hello, giving the stickers out. So I hope you guys had a good time there. Everyone had a good time, and I hope that everyone found some gold, you know, even if it's, you know, little fly poops, whatever, some flash in your pan. So, all right. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see everyone on the next one. Take care.